come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me...
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
One more obituary! Valentine. It's all out.
Lighter or heavier? Gonna be an awkward conversation with Darla.
Nice.
I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface. Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Just what are you, Nick?
You really don't know? I'm a synth. Synthetic man. All the parts, minus a few red blood cells. I got built, I got old, I got tossed. Then I opened up that little agency in Diamond City, and turns out people have plenty of problems to solve. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast. Follow me.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Oh? Hearing shit.
Huh?
The wrong sin. Don't you die on me! What else you got? Getting along. I'm just getting started.
Other side's chained up.
Having fun? Huh? Getting tired yet? Really want this?
Something out. See?
Feel that? It's called fear. It's called shooting straight, rookie. You don't have to do this. says I can't drink liquor no more. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You
There
saved
we
Nick,
go.
this
Reading?
agency, and my job. Thank you. Well, you know how to get...
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular, and why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Super mutants. What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
So, you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
You don't know anything about them. Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was kind of a hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper. Across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
The man who killed my husband, he had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it, but that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Miss Perkins.
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster. You two be careful.
So we done talking?
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Then quit. If it's that clear people aren't interested, why keep going?
Because people need to know the truth. Even when it's bad. Especially when it's bad. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
You saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Nick's not the type to turn someone away, but he's only one person. So sometimes things just pile up.
Hey there.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves 1 or 2 people and everyone forgets he's a freaking synth.
Nick.
Kellogg's house is this way.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Nick.
Follow me. Let's check out this house Kellogg left vacant.
Hey, Valentine.
Come on. Kellogg's house ain't far.
Can I get a minute? Something I need
We're in for it now.
I'll be right back.
Kellogg's house is this way.
24-hour service. Only at Private City Cinemas.
I want to be left alone. Do all you outsiders wear such funny clothes?
Need a drink. New Coca-Cola.
Someone help me!
Got him.
Hi. Hey there, lady.
Thirsty. New Coca-Cola.
What? Whatever you're gonna ask, I don't know anything about it.
Nick.
Follow me. Let's check out this house Kellogg left vacant.
Hey, Valentine.
Kellogg's house is this way. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big. Nothing here. Check out that desk. I'm telling you, something's not right. Look for anything out of sorts. A switch, a button. Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Gwinnett's stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high. You good to keep going? I don't
Piper.
sleep or
Heading
eat
my
or
way?
anything like that. But if you need to...
Let's trade.
This is what I've got. Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got. Never thought a reporter could consider themselves
Dog meat.
a success until
Get the
someone
scent,
threatened
boy.
their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Got something, boy? Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy.
me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you need me to make some bread.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Darling, are you sure about this? I am not alone.
Head on inside.
Stop here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail. Something out. Speak of the devil. Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on? I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
for it now.
So long!
That's the last of them. Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
Bloody bandages.
Dog meat pickup.
Dog meat can track this. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Mutts. Detection system must be on the fritz. What's that? That's how you imagined you'd go? Lights out for you. Through the coop. incriminate us again. Someone's coming.
A decoy, huh? Clever.
Good. Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way. Playing with the wrong synth. Just when I thought we were getting along. One way to get the coolant pumping. enemy chewing on us.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
Alert. Critical signs. Alert. Critical signs. Attention, assailant.
What have we
Lower
here?
your weapons immediately. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Lost the
Tracking
scent,
known
boy?
mercenary. Exercise
What have we
extreme
here?
caution. Error. System corrupt. I can't.
This had to be Kellogg.
Signature confirmed. Assailant Kellogg. Known associates.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy.
Won't be bothering anybody now. Dog meat's stubborn. He'll find us.
We're at the old army base. Is he hiding out here?
All right.
Is this the place? Huh? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Come on, boy. It's time to go. Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Just looking to trade a little.
Yeah, sure thing. So long as you're carrying it.
Movement detected. Curious. You must be terminated. Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder. Destruction of fellow Senate verified. Fort Hagen is under Institute authority. Terminating intruder. Initiated Directive Sigma Omicron. Protect Kellogg. Kellogg. Secure facility. Infiltrated. Termination required.
Yes.
Intruder in Fort Hagen. Eliminated hostile. Asset Kellogg. In danger. Defending. Kellogg has ordered your termination.
There we go.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony. Systems offline. Engaging an Institute synth is
Sweet.
Please lower your weapon. Assessment, you must die.
attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony. I must end your existence.
Nice. That's it.
Going up. Going up. Or hostile sensor reading detected.
I need you to reveal yourself.
Protocol. Eliminating hostile.
Got it.
Initiating directive Sigma Omicron. Protect. Catalog.
Nice.
Asset in danger. Defending. Hello. As one.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Attention. Fugitives should be considered armed and dangerous.
That's it.
Warning. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend. Search complete.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a... Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that... Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here...
Sweet.
It's not gonna go your way.
Got it.
Movement detected. Curious. Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Hostile sensor reading. Combat initiated.
Reading detected.
Actuator damaged.
Yes. Hey. Bingo.
Is someone present? Hello. The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Sweet.
Hostile sensor reading detected. There you are.
Hold. Take a look.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. You are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend. It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave.
Security's too tight.
You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Nice.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
And there she is. The most resilient woman in the Commonwealth. You came a long way.
Enough! Just... Where is my baby?
Lady, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. So maybe he's not quite a baby anymore, but he's doing great. Only... he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
Fuck you, Kellogg.
Let him go. Your time's done. Your son is exactly where he belongs. He's home. In the Institute.
Here, the Institute. I'll find my son no matter where he is.
That's the spirit. You know, you surprise me, I have to admit. I find myself actually kind of liking you. You might have actually been a good mother. And I admire your dedication. Even if it is ultimately useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
In 100 years, when I finally die.
Feel sorry for you. Came all this way for nothing. Feel sorry for you. Do all this wait for nothing. Sean's gone. You'll never see him again. Wasting your time.
All this tech. You were barely human.
going up.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find some... Think you can find any goodies, boy?
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
Thirsty.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
She's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a woman's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
This is your fault, Nick. You had me running around all over the place, while Kellogg was busy handing Sean over to the Institute.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
Oh, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory.
No, I skipped that part of the orientation film, while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again. Look, the sad thing is, I have no idea.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Omari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Even good people do crazy things when they're...
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. I got an urgent mission. If you're a true fan, stop by the memory den to talk to Kent Conley. Silver Shroud needs you.
Get in Boston Common.
Galaxy News Radio.
I'll be doing the service. Clear. Anything useful? Something out there.
Ah! Wounded! Gonna be a good one.
Won't be bothering anybody now. Doesn't have to be the day you die.
Sweet.
They're here somewhere.
Take a look.
Good plan. And stop putting off that detection calibration. Not that it's an option. I don't think we're alone. Hasn't made us again. That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Well. It's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress?
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
We're hiring, but I don't think you'd measure up.
Don't be like that. You just got the look of someone who's in the market for a little insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap?
Now you got it.
Bloodthirsty, aren't we?
Fortunately, you picked the right town.
I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Oh, a new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
I don't think that's enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
You got a good point. We'll make it 250 caps.
Anything more you can tell me about the library?
A lot of those pre-war buildings have automated security. Robots, turrets, that kind of thing. Lot of computers, too. Hope you take the job. You might not believe this, but I was a shy child. Books were like my best friends growing up.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. Come in peace, Malarkey.
Daisy.
Don't be shy now. Chances are we have whatever you're looking for.
I'll take a look, sure.
It's a little bit of everything.
Sure don't make them like the... They used to.
Hey, Daisy.
Oh, you're back. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Let's see what you got.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Mayor Hancock.
I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice.
Ooh,
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Hey there.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, work.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg.
I know what you're asking.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory...
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari.
Fine. I'll take a look.
Did you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
How much of the brain do you need, exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a...
So, the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue. But there's no way to access the memories inside.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts,
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
Just don't damage that brain, you two. I need it.
Trust me, Amari's hands are the safest place a brain can be.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories and...
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever...
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing
Mom
these
knew how it
memories as
was.
Kellogg. This may prove
Such a dummy back
disorienting
then.
at first.
What did I know about how the world worked? I think now, Dad was either drunk... Mom knew how... I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Trying to sleep.
Dad was either drunk or not around. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something... Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
All 5 states have now signed on.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
The thing about
Try
happiness
that
is... You only know you had it when it's
Let's
gone.
keep looking. I'll connect you to
I
the
mean,
next
you
intact
may
memory.
think to yourself that you're happy, but, you don't really believe it.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory.
You thought you could just
I'll
fuck
connect
with
you.
us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but,
Well,
dead
we
was
seem to be
usually
getting
what
closer.
they wanted.
Try this next one.
Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere.
Mr. Kellogg.
I finally ended up in
Getting
the
warmer.
Commonwealth.
One of these has got to tell us
Kinda
something.
ran out of road.
We're
Plus,
running out of brain here.
I'd come to terms with life.
Ah, there's one that looks
I wasn't
mostly
gonna be
intact.
stupid enough to get
Connecting
mixed
now.
up with caring.
Manual override initiated.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking orders. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
Found another intact memory.
I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he
Is that your son?
Wasn't my idea to settle
appears
down
to be
with
a
the
very
kid in the
recent
middle
memory.
of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Oh boy, Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get... The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Crying over you. It's all over but the crying, and nobody's crying.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around. What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
I don't know. I'm not even sure we could track him down.
The memory gave us a starting point, the glowing sea. But that can't be right. Trying to survive there is unthinkable.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it? You like the decor? My business partner hates it. Says she's not the fun type.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Hey, Sturgis.
Welcome back, Mum. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
Would you like to?
As you wish, Mum.
Yes, of course.
As you wish, Mum.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
This isn't a home. It's nothing but an empty ruin.
You've got to look past what it is to what it could be. We've got water, plenty of space. Should be pretty defensible. I can see it. Garden plots over there, some snug shelters. Hell, maybe even electricity.
You don't understand. I used to live here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here. Over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
I don't want to talk about it.
No worries. We've all got our past to deal with. I don't need to know anything you don't want to tell me. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand sometimes. That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Hey there.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
This is
The Minutemen could use someone like you.
Sanctuary.
Hey, Sturgis.
I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied
You willing to do some work?
I love work. I could sit and watch it all day.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
Do I look like a carpenter to you?
I don't know what you look like. You said you were willing to help. Making beds is what we need help with.
I can't help right now.
It's a free country. Let me know if you change your mind.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help.
Okay. Good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
hoarding now?
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you.
Let's trade.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be
You're
very good
tied to this place, kid.
Uh-huh. I hope the color of my energy is blue.
That's good. Humor is a good way to cope. The sight can help you, kid. It all...
What's jet?
It's a little inhaler. The chems...
Uh-huh. Here. I already...
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take me. You're on the trail of the man who took your boy. I see a house, locked up tight. Chains put on by a smiling shark. But there's another way. I can see it. A key. Lost and forgotten. Fallen down below. Search the chairs.
Sure.
Phew. Wow.
Ma'am.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair.
Sure.
Thank you.
Looking forward to that chair. You're so kind, helping me like this.
Mama Murphy.
Tired. The sight takes a toll on you.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone. What we need now is...
Oh, I guess drinking from the river isn't good enough for me.
Well, we've been getting by. I'm not...
Another day in the Commonwealth.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable... I hope you don't mind me asking for some... If we're gonna settle here...
I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, Tato.
You remind me of myself when I was a young woman, always getting myself into trouble.
I want to trade a few things.
You'll find what you're looking for. I know it.
Seems to be growing well.
try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself. Huh?
I just want to trade a few things.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
Yeah?
Hey, I lived in holes worse than this.
Some days are harder than others. But even the hard days get
Just
easier.
looking to trade a little.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore. But back in the day, folks used to call me Murphy the Mad Woman.
Says on a radio. My name is Rex Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower. I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon. Sending this to repeat. Ah, shit! Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is coming. Help on Mayday or whatever it is one says on a radio. My name.
George, Rex is in trouble. Didn't you hear him on the radio?
For the 10th time. There was a time where I'd say this place looked safe, but
Take a look.
these days you just never
Rex got
know.
himself
Here.
into this. He'll have to figure out how to get out of it.
Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is coming! Help! Or Mayday, or whatever it is one says.
Impressive. Well, it's no General Atomics back in the day, but still,
I'm being held prisoner
not
on the
too
top
shabby.
of Trinity Tower. The super mutants
I'm
plan
Anne
on
Hargreaves.
meeting me soon.
George and Rex and I run this radio station.
Repeat. Oh shit! Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is
George Cooper. Damn glad to meet
Finally,
you.
a spot that doesn't set my cleaning programming off.
My name is Rex Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower.
Ahem. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Warm-ups just never get any easier.
One of the super mutants is coming. Help!
This should be fun! And that's how it's done.
My name.
Am I right? Now, what's all this? Easy to move!
Plan on meeting me soon. Sending this to repeat. Oh shit! Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is coming.
Perfect.
Or Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a radio. Up hostile life signs. Not this time.
Hey, head over there. Hey. Get him.
Found you! Picking up hostile.
Every eye shall be blind to his glory.
Hey.
What's all this? Picking up hostile light. What's all this? Well, that about takes care of that.
No way I could pick... this.
sensors indicate the presence of radiation. What's all this? Never mind.
None will escape the Great Divide.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground? Atom? What's going on here?
Atom reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow. Let's do this.
Word of Atom's glory must be spread to all.
Huh?
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.
You are kind to offer, but Atom has provided us with all that we need.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
All those seeking Atom are welcome. Or is it something more tangible you require?
still alive.
Excellent.